Right, as honesty is, it is open, clear, distinct, and is not afraid. What we have to deal with here is the darkness of yet another court of appeal. Okay. And it is equally so with the courts in this country. Right, dear sir, madam, case number. Sorry, that should be Judge Powell. I don't know why she's put Cole in. Judge Powell, that one. So we have the good old British legal system and its so-called courts ruling like tyrants. Oh, they find themselves, the ultimate rulers over people's lives. And you know, there are two sides to the pigging courts in this country. You've got this lot, or downright authoritarian wickedness. And they come into court every day with their wickedness. And you've got those few good judges throughout. But these authoritarian blackguards don't wish to accept is that we, the general public, pay for the courts, pay their wages, pay for the electricity, pay for all that is set up in those courts. And you know the thing about this? In England, Scotland, Wales, whatever. Okay? They're being paid in kind. Oh, they're being paid in kind. I just laughed at a judge. Just laughed at him. A corrupt judge. Because his perks were taken away. I told him it would be. Told him it would be. You see, ladies and gentlemen, these corrupt judges, because of their corruptness, alright, in attacking members of the public, and I believe that an awful lot of the judges that are corrupt, when they come to council cases, taking a case against a council or any part of the establishment, they bat for the government. They think they're doing the government service. And the stupid thing about it is these very educated judges don't see that the government wants rid of the courts. And so the government in the United Kingdom is pulling apart the courts. You see, as I said to that judge the other day, shot yourself in the foot, mate. Because now you can't go to the magistrate's court for a perk. Okay, because in England, if you take out a private prosecution, you submit the papers to the magistrate's court for examination, and the person that examines them is a county court judge from the civil court. Comes in, he gets his perk for doing that. They've cancelled that now. They've taken that away. The government has taken so much away from the courts that even the clerical staff are having problems knowing what to do with these things. So all they're doing basically these days is just processing fines. That's basically it. Fines and orders. And it's in freefall. It's in total freefall. And these corrupt judges, because they're corrupt, they haven't fought government. As I say, they think that they're doing the government service. I mean, these are intelligent people. Even we know that the government doesn't do any service to nobody but itself. It protects itself. And it's always fought the legal system. And the legal pigging system is an absolute abomination. Oh, you just go through the legal system. Oh, my goodness. Which we shall do with these papers. Alright? But it's always best to be aware. Always best to be aware. Then we're on alert, aren't we? On our guard. And it's good when you get a good judge. I've had some good judges, but by heck, there were some... there was some... real right blackguards out there. Court of Appeal, you might as well ditch it. High Court, that was created only recently by Tony Blair. Sorry, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, because they've got a Supreme Court in America. I thought Tony Blair, who likes public toilets, Linton Blair, hey? Thought, oh, it's nice, Georgie Bushy, hey? Oh, I'll have a Supreme Court as well. That sounds fancy. Instead of the House of Lords now dealing with these things, it's now more expense. More! Millions! Millions! For a body that is now being set up in a very expensive building, a very expensive setup, and people in there now paid thousands upon thousands upon thousands. It goes into the millions. Instead of keeping it into the House of Lords, where it's one set price, as it were. It's frigging ridiculous. But we're in times of austerity, but the government looks after itself, and it's poncified. Give it the High Court? No. High Court? Sits around with its fancy words and fancy men and women. Make statements. Oh, well, you know, we're against the government, and we'll just show you we're against the government. But they're not. It's just all show. It's all show to keep the people pacified. Okay, but yes, the state of this country and its courts. Keep taking your cases to court. Don't be put off. But what we're saying is, don't be surprised at the state of the courts. If you get a good judge, you know, really and truly, you're in there. You get a good judge. You get a bad one, you've got a bad one. And these bad judges, you know, they know other bad judges that they can rely upon to back them up. Wow, let's go to another one.